So the first day we were at a strawberry field, so we started real early before the sun came up. Our guide, his name was Cruz. We really connected with him, so we were doing the work alongside of him, and he would come up and he would have in-depth conversations with us. Then towards the end, we all sat around and just he talked about his experience and his story.
His story was that he left his hometown because he was threatened and he couldn't be there, and moved his whole family because of it.
And I think that was the most impactful part of the day for me, just talking to him and hearing his life story. The second day we spent picking weeds in the onion fields. No, I didn't get the whole weed. It's gonna come back.
It's hot. We only worked, in the morning, and I was beat. It's only 8 o'clock and I'm ready for lunch.
It's very hard. It's easy for us to go to the supermarket and get carrots or strawberry or anything. But to know that comes from people, in other words, just living the whole day there to barely make a living for buy food and pay rent is extremely hard.
Yo tengo un hambre inmenso que va a crecer hasta el mediodía.
He's really, really hungry.
Gracias.
So on Wednesday, we met with the youth group at the center, which is a group of kids who come together. They work for immigration reform, and what we did with them, we packed bags from the food pantry. So we packed, I think it was about 175 bags of food.
The youth group was super important for me. We spent most of the afternoon with them, where you got to build a little more of a connection with them.
There was hope with the parents, but the amount of hope in that room with the kids was just super impactful. To see all the things they were going to be capable in their lives, it was impressive.
So we chose Danny Summerlin for our Jake Banish Award.
Danny was a cool dude. He really had the heart for service.
Oh man, Danny is a beast. That guy's a monster of optimism, positivity.
Danny was a character. He laughed 24/7.
He's a very entertaining guy, very funny, not afraid to be full in front of everybody to make everybody feel at home.
He was also a super impactful part of our trip with his attitude and the information that he presented to us.
So he wasn't just, that guy that was leading our group. I think he became part of our group by the end of the week. We did the Wiggle-O at the very end, and we led it with all of the Hope Community Center members.
The Wiggle-O thing was just nuts. In a way, that dance was a symbol of everyone working towards a common goal.
I think it was a great way to say goodbye to everybody and hopefully have them remember us.
When we work together, I feel like I was in a family, a big family.
I guess my biggest takeaway was being able to put a face to the idea of immigration.
These stories that you hear actually happen, and they're real people, and they are living real lives, and they're just trying to get through every day.
So it changed my point of view of how immigration is and how immigrants are treated here in the United States.
I came as an immigrant as well, so I feel like I relate a lot to the Hope Community Center.
wow, I knew that we have an unjust immigration system here, but just the level of injustice. But if you're gonna work and fight for equality, if you just plug in it all and take a little step, then you're part of the solution.
Sí se puede.